The moment I pushed that bedroom door open, my life shattered into pieces I could never put back together. Chisholm. On my bed. With my husband. For a second, I couldn't breathe. My body froze. My heart stopped. Everything around me went silent. Amara, Emeka said, jumping up immediately. But I didn't hear him. I was staring at her. At Chisholm. My best friend. The one I trusted with everything. She slowly stood up, adjusting her dress like nothing happened. Like I was the one interrupting her moment. Chisholm. My voice came out broken, weak, unrecognizable. Why? That was the only word I could say. Just one word. But it carried everything. Pain. Shock. Betrayal. She looked at me. No guilt. No shame. Just calm. And then she said something that cut deeper than anything I had seen. You were too comfortable, Amara. My heart dropped. What? I whispered. She folded her arms. You had everything, and you didn't even try. You were too calm, too relaxed. Men get tired of that. I staggered back. Her words felt like poison. And then I turned to Emeka. You too? I asked, tears streaming down my face. After everything? He couldn't even look at me. Amara, it's not what you think, he muttered. I laughed. A broken, painful laugh. Not what I think, I repeated. I just saw you both on my bed. Silence filled the room. Heavy. Uncomfortable. Real. I didn't plan for it to happen like this, Emeka said. That was it. That was the moment something inside me died. Because instead of denying it, he admitted it. How long? I asked. Either of them answered. How long? I shouted this time. Chisholm sighed. Months. The word echoed in my head. Months. While I was cooking for her. Laughing with her. Trusting her. She was taking my life. I nodded slowly. Tears falling endlessly. Get out, I said quietly. What? Emeka asked. I said get out. I screamed. Both of you. Get out of my house. They didn't argue. They didn't beg. That hurt even more. They just left. Together. That night, I sat on the floor. Alone. In the same room that once felt like home. And I cried until I had nothing left. Days passed. Then weeks. I stopped answering calls. Stopped going out. Stopped being myself. Because how do you move on from that kind of betrayal? Your husband. Your best friend. At the same time. But one morning, something changed. I looked at myself in the mirror. And I didn't recognize the woman staring back. Broken. Empty. Defeated. And I said to myself, no. I refused to let them destroy me. I started rebuilding. Slowly. Painfully. But surely. I focused on myself. My peace. My growth. I cut them both off completely. Blocked. Deleted. Gone. Months later. I heard something. Something I didn't expect. Emeka and Chisholm were no longer together. At first I didn't care. But then, I heard more. They were fighting constantly. Trust issues. Arguments. Jealousy. The same way they got together was now destroying them. One evening, there was a knock on my door. I opened it. And there he was. Emeka. Looking nothing like the man I used to know. Tired. Regretful. Broken. Amara, please, he said. I made a mistake. I stared at him. Silently. I thought I knew what I wanted, he continued. But I was wrong. I miss you. I miss us. Please, give me another chance. For a moment, old memories tried to come back. The laughter. The love. The life we shared. But then, I remembered that day, that bedroom, that betrayal. And I smiled. Not out of happiness, but out of clarity. You didn't make a mistake, I said calmly. You made a choice. His eyes filled with tears. Amara. I was your peace, I continued. And you traded me for chaos. Silence. I've moved on, I said softly. And you should too. I closed the door. Slowly. Gently. But with finality. Because sometimes the greatest revenge isn't pain. It's peace. And as for Chisholm? I never heard from her again. But I didn't need to. Because the lesson was already learned. Not everyone who calls you friend is truly your friend.